Hey guys, Malik Mastery here. Today I'm going to show you what not to do in court and whether you should or shouldn't use nationality.
Mark took it out. Yeah. I know, yeah, but that was Mark's file. I know.
All right. Under indictment 08-04-0441, this is the matter of the State of New Jersey versus Cheyenne Mutada Kushamirel and also Nobling near KCL.
Okay, these are the first mistakes made by these guys. Prophet Noble Drew Ali said, do your old business in your old name and do your new business in your free national name. The old business that they should be doing their old name in is any business associated with the birth certificate or any other type of government ID. Because if you use your free national name, they're just going to turn your free national name into a straw man name or all capital letter name and prosecute you under that name. So if they're prosecuting you, let them prosecute you in the name that they gave you, not the one you gave yourself.
Would the prosecutor enter his appearance on the record, please?
Judge, good afternoon. Assistant Prosecutor Mike Luciano, State.
For clarity, the reason that I said let them prosecute you in the name that they gave you is because the name that your mother gave you is hearsay. It's an assumption that your mother gave you that name. You follow what I'm saying? In other words, it's hearsay. If the court asks you, what's your name? Or any police officer asks you, what's your name? You can very simply say, well, I was told that my name is XYZ. That's letting them know that your name is basically hearsay. And hearsay cannot be accepted in a court of law.
And would the defense attorneys enter their appearance?
Teresa Ganem on behalf of Cheyenne and Kushner L.
Objection. I do not have a contract with the public defender's office. I've never spoken to her, don't know where she's from. I don't know her. I have no contract with them to be a representative for me in any way. As I said before...
Right, your objection is noted for the record. Let me just proceed for a moment, please.
Objection,
Mr. Kiesler.
John J. Kiesler on behalf of the defendant, not to my immediate right, but at the end, Judge.
All right. What I have on my list today is the return date of the motion to dismiss for lack of in personam jurisdiction on behalf of Nobling near KCL and Cheyenne Mutada KCL.
Another thing, these guys are challenging the jurisdiction of the court, saying that the court doesn't have jurisdiction for want of in personam jurisdiction. This is going to be a hard thing for the court to accept that they don't have in personam jurisdiction because they're going to say that the defendants had minimal contact with the jurisdiction, whether that be the state of New Jersey or Washington, D.C. or whatever it was. The court is going to say that they had jurisdiction because they had minimal contacts. In other words, they had been doing business in that state. So it's going to be difficult for them to show that the court does not have jurisdiction.
However, before I get to that, Cheyenne Mutada KCL, Kushamirel, I'm sorry.
Before I go any further, nothing that I say here is to be construed as legal advice. I don't give legal advice. If you want legal advice, you go to an attorney, a barred attorney. If you want a consultation, contact me at my email address located in the description.
The way Ms. Ganem, the reason that Ms. Ganem is here today, and I think you may recall this, is that I appointed the Office of the Public Defender to act as your attorney. I know that it was over your objection, but we had a hearing about it and I determined that it was not in your best interest to proceed without legal representation.
Objection, ma'am.
I understand your objection.
She must fill out an IRS Form 56 and notify the IRS that she's acting in a fiduciary capacity. You have to have a 1099.
I am
OID
Matilda
plan.
Cushing-Murrell. Please, I understand all your objections. You'll be able to put all your objections on the record. Just let me explain to you what is happening here. The court appointed her, the court appointed the Office of the Public Defender to represent you, as Mr. Kiesler was appointed by the court to represent Noble Amir KCL.
Objection, ma'am. Mr. Kiesler does not represent me in the matter.
Your objection is noted for the record. Please be quiet for a minute.
I was just about to point out what the judge just pointed out, that when you object, you should say, for the record, I object, and then state your reason for objection. That way the judge wouldn't have to say that you'll have a chance to put your objection on the record. It'll be on the record immediately.
Take judicial notice that a civil suit is being filed against the Office of Public Defense.
I will not take judicial notice of that because I do not have in front of me any document that has been filed with a docket number. Well, that may be, but I can't take judicial notice of something that is not here. However,
I'm orally notifying you, ma'am.
you can notify me of anything you want, but I can't take judicial notice of anything like that. However, what has become exceedingly clear to me is that it puts the Office of the Public Defender as an institution, Ms. Ganim and Mr. Kiesler as attorneys, in a most untenable position. And therefore, what I am doing is I am appointing them simply as standby counsel.
I'm objecting to that, ma'am.
You can object to anything that you want. As standby counsel, their only participation in this case will be to be present for every proceeding. In the event Cheyenne Matada Cushing-Murrell or Noble Amir KCL, you wish to consult with them about a legal issue, a factual issue, a procedural issue, or anything else. You don't have to talk to them at all if you don't want to. You don't have to take any advice from them, listen to them, or anything else.
An objection, ma'am. The Office of Public Defense is being sued in a class action lawsuit.
That's fine. You can do what you want. I mean, like I said, you asked me if I would take judicial notice of it. I am unable to take judicial notice of any lawsuit that I don't have here in front of me.
Simply orally notifying you, ma'am.
Well, if you read the rules, however, you will note that the court does not take judicial notice of oral notification.
Hey guys, if you got some valuable content from this video, please subscribe if you haven't done so already. Please share this video with your friends and family, and please support my channel. Every dollar makes a big difference.